All right. Secure SSH key exchange between AWS EC2 instances for passwordless authentication. In this project, we'll secure remote access between two AWS EC2 instances by creating and exchanging SSH keys between both of them, allowing passwordless authentication. And we know the reason for this is to enhance security and to simplify the login process instead of using passwords and username. All right, the first thing you want to do is to launch two AWS EC2 instance. I've done that. I called one server 1, I called the other one server 2. And how I did it was I touched that launch instance button, came here, wrote server 1, picked Ubuntu, not AWS, left everything the same, and then I launched. I put 2 here instead of 1, then I launched. And when I launched, they both had the same name, server 1, and then I changed it to, I edited one of them with this pen and change it to server 2. Whenever you come to your dashboard and you see all your instances and you just want to have the ones that are running, I think the short way to do it is to go to your EC2 dashboard, click on running, and you have just the running ones. So let's sign into server 1. Here we've signed into server 1. Let's sign into server 2. Connect. That's server 2. So let's bring server 1 before server 2. Let's go back to instance. Let's move this away. Right. Now server 1 is here. As you can see down here, it's called server 1. Let's clear. Go to server 2 and clear as well. All right. So server 2, server 1, the private IP is here, the public IP is here. So according to them, the next thing you want to do is to generate SSH key on server 1. And how do you do that? SSH key gen. That's how you do that. Come here, this is server 1, right? SSH key gen. Enter file in which you would like to save the key. Press enter, passphrase enter. Yeah, a key has been generated. Now, we can list the contents of the directory where the key has been saved. Alright. So you can see the key here. This is the public key, the .pub, and then this is the private key. Alright. Good. Now we go to copy the public key. All you have to do is to cut that. Alright, so list the content of the public key, and that is it. You copy it. Right? Come here. Let's save it somewhere down. Let's call it server 1 or S1. Paste it below. Alright, I will go back here. Now that we've done that, come here. Log into server 2. We've already done that. Generate SSH key pair on server 2. So let's come. Oops. Quit. Let's come down here and write S2. We'll save server 2's public key there. So let's come here and copy this code. go to server 2, look at it, server 2, paste, enter, enter. We have it now. Now what do you want to do? We can just go straight to this. List the contents of our key. That's the content. Come here, copy the server 2 key, public key, put it here. Now we've done that. So after copying the public key of server 1, you go to server 2. All right, let's clear the screen. Create a file .txt, and you put in the public key of server 1 there. Now that we've put the public key of server 1 into server 2, it's time to put the public key of server 2 into server 1. So remember, we have a public key of server. And that's the public key of server 2. Let's go to server 1. And then let's go to nano. So we've put the public key for server 1 here. For server 2 here in server 1. As you can see, it ends with the private key of server 2, 27.7. Meanwhile, when you go to server 1 and do cat, alright, this ends with the private key of server 1. Alright, that's how you know this public key belongs to server 1, 2554. Come here, you see it, 2554. Alright, now that that is done, these two files, so let's do Control O, enter, Control X, come here, I think this should be Control X. Alright, this is already in the command line. So we have this file here. Now there's this command that we are to use to transfer the contents of this file to its proper destination for both servers. Alright, I'll do that again. Let me see if this one pasted well. This was pasted well. Right. Good. So let me copy this. The contents of the file.txt now is being transferred to the authorized key folder where it should be. Let's do cats. Alright, there it is. If we come here as well, hope you know we're in S2 with a private IP of 27.7, but this belongs to S1, that's why it's not 27.7. If we come here, run the same thing, we'll see 27.7, which belongs to S2. So the public server of S2 is now in S1's authorized keys folder or file, and the public IP of S1 is in S2. Alright, let's clear and clear here as well. The last thing you want to do now is what? Verify. Now that copy and paste I just did was because this didn't work. So that's the other way to do it when it doesn't work. Now verify if SSH key authentication works. So this is, I will go to server 1 now and try to SSH into server 2. Right? If it works, this IP here will change to the IP of server 2. So press enter. As you can see, it has changed. It is now 27.7. This is 25.44. If we go to server 2 and we take this, remember 25.44 is the private IP of server 1, as you can see here. That's where I got it from. Press enter. Yes, it has changed, 25.44. So now we've SSH into server 2 from server 1, and we've SSH from server 1 to server 2, and server 2 into server 1. Alright, so that's the goal of this video. I hope you're able to do it. If so, subscribe.